Good morning, everyone. My name is George Kosch, and I'm the CEO of Worldprofit. We've been in business online now. It's our 27th birthday. Officially, it's in August, the middle of August, but we always celebrate our birthday July and August because we started the whole business on a kitchen table and with one computer and a lot of dreams and hopes, and it worked out great. My job primarily is programming, administrative, checking servers and things, making sure they work. The president, Sandy Hunter, is in charge of accounts and design, all kinds of different things like that. So we've been doing this with a massive staff of people running our servers and everything for 27 years. My background is military. Got out of high school and went right into military college, which is the same thing as West Point or Annapolis, those types of colleges and universities that give you a degree to entice you to join. And I did. I had no money, so it was a good idea. They asked me what I wanted to do in the military because you have to serve time as a military officer in my case, and I said I'd like to be a pilot. So a long story short, I did it, got my wings, and did all kinds of things like search and rescue, and then I flew and trained some of the future Top Gun pilots and on the jet trainers out in Moose Jaw. Got out in 1994 because they offered a 10-year package, and you know what? I wanted to do something different. I thought, you know what? I've flown, I've done all of these things. It's been great. But I was 29 years old, and I thought I'll get out. I got into the internet to just try it out, just see what was going on. Didn't do any marketing or anything. Learned the very hard way of how all this works. And back in those days, people were throwing money at us to host sites, teach them the business of lead generation, and after a few years, we figured it all out. And hence, we've created a training system based on those 27 plus years of being online. Pretty incredible. The most important thing that you can do, and believe me, I'm going to be focusing a lot on this today, is what you have to do. The right way to get started, because I've seen so many people on lesson 1 or lesson 2 sending in reports, support tickets saying, can you help me out? I don't know what's going on. And I'm like, yeah, well, why don't you read the lesson? Now, I don't say that. I think it says right on the lesson to go to the next lesson. So I send them what to do, which is get to lesson 3, stay on it, click on the training link, watch the video, do the video. Okay, get yourself set up and stabilized in the member area. Contact support, get your bonuses. Let's get that all going. Let's get everything all settled. Learn to promote. Sign up for some sites, it's all free. And then start promoting. Everything is completely free. Everything is included in the silver membership. It's a training program and a hosting program and all of that good stuff. We're here to support you every day of the week, 365 days. So if you do need help, we're here. But importantly, so is the Live Business Center. It's on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, staffed by members just like you. The way you started out is the way they started out. Some of them started out by doing this, and some of them didn't. But eventually they came around and they did. And now there are monitors. We call them monitors because they're monitoring the member area. They have 2 big responsibilities. Number 1 is to help new associate members find their way around. So associate members can go in and type in questions and they'll answer them. The second big job they have is to help you out. If you have any problems or issues or need some guidance, go ahead and type it in and they'll do the best they can to help you. Overall, their primary task is to make sales. They're making sales to associates, so they upgrade and try the program. I'm going to talk about Gmail a bit later because I've got some stuff to show you about that. That's I usually ask people, when I do show you certain things, that not only sit down in your seat, but maybe if you can, get like a seat belt or something so you don't fall off your chair, because when you see what I show you, you might. But that's only for safety. We like safety to be primary. Proof of the program is you. Gentleman this morning, Phil, said, I've got 180 associates under me. Not one is upgraded. Well, Worldprofit has over 1 million associates that have logged in that haven't upgraded. Whatever reason, they might not have money, etc. But remember, you were one of them, and you upgraded, and you're here as a result of the system and the sponsors and the live business center. So don't give up hope. People come in, they kick the tires, they figure out what's going on, and you see this 50,000. This is getting close to 60,000 now. So they do it, but a lot of them need, well, sadly, they need to blow a lot of money first on the dream programs, the programs that say it's all easy. And that, we're going to click a few buttons. And what they do is they sort of get a rinsing. And if they have anything left, they come to us and they say, okay, I remember you guys are the ones that I ran away from because you said I had to do some work and I had to learn and I had to treat this like a business. I remember you now. And you only wanted $100 to try for a month. The other guys wanted 7. Then they charged me $1,500. We're there. We tell you the amount. Everything is then included. All of the other things that we might say, oh, you can buy this, advertise that, those are all optional. You don't have to do them. Okay? Everything is included. As you go along and as you go through your training, you're going to start to understand some of the concepts of promotion, and you're going to do it manually, and you're going to say, is there a faster way to do this? And yes, we have an area called the Cool Tools, and it's on your top menu. Things like JitBit, AutoText, RoboForm, and Postbox email. They just make things go faster, right? If you're riding a bike, drive a car. It'll get you there faster. It's the same thing, though. You're still traveling. You're still doing the same thing. You're just going there more efficiently, a little faster. Yeah, you got to pay for gas. But it's worth it. 2 very important items that are included are the Link Manager and Link Magic, which you can see over here. These are fantastic programs that you can use to make your life easier. Okay? If you have questions during this is an informal workshop. Okay, this type of a thing that I do is I'm just here as your sponsor because I'm everybody's sponsor. Okay, and what I do is I just come in here and I follow the slides, but you can interrupt me with questions and I'll either say I'll get to that soon or I won't right now, or I can deal with it. Okay? I decided today that I would do kind of a reverse workshop, backup workshop, a workshop about what not to do, right? We always talk about what you should do. Let's talk about what won't work. I am going to show you some things that, again, you really do need to make sure that when you're sitting, be careful. This could shock you right off your chair. It really is an incredible thing how somebody can do something that's completely the opposite of what we teach. Number 1, which I didn't put on this slide, I'm going to call it shocker number 1, is we have people that have never attended or watched a recorded workshop. To me, that's not going to work. You need to undergo some of the live training to kind of give you a little bit of a guidance on maybe something that you're not doing or that you are doing and you're not sure of, because you can ask questions live. You can also fill in a support ticket and say, listen, I can't attend on Friday, but I do have a question and I know you record. So could you please answer this question, or, give me some ideas on this. So that's not on the slide, but it is important. And the workshops, they're supposed to be enjoyable because, as you can see, I'm just sitting at home. I'm in my home office. Here's another thing that doesn't work. Leaving lesson 3 early. Lesson 3 is a complex lesson because what I'm asking you to do is to sign up for sites, organize yourself, right, with pen and paper, take down your usernames, take down the dates, take down the email address you're using to sign up for the site, write the name of the site down, do it all on paper, and then promote the ad examples. And that's a big lesson. So what I do is when somebody fills out a support ticket and says, listen, I need help, I think I'm not making money, or I'm not signing anyone up, I always look at the date they signed up. And it's generally 5-6 days ago. And they're on lesson 11. So I send them the help file to get back to lesson 3 because they left too early. But then here's another thing. And this is another one you really want to be strapped down for. I've sent out the fix for this. Okay, it's an email that I send to them by support. And it simply says, let's click on this button right here. Start here. Let's go through this. Let's go through a couple of these videos, but confirm. Let me know that you've done that. All they have to do is just send a confirmation saying I did it. Whatever. I don't even care if they say I'm breathing. And I never, ever get a response. It says it right at the bottom, too. Okay, so that's important to understand, is the fix is not only to go back to lesson 3, but to read the email I send and to also stay and do lesson 3. Yes, that's called a hungry cat. Okay, next. Never checking your ad tracker. And that relates back up to lesson 3, because the ad tracker is going to say if you're actually doing the work, doing the promotion. Does that make sense? Doing the promotion is important. So way up top, under the training link up here, or on the top menu if you're using the older menu, you're going to see your clicks. And again, I did another promotion yesterday, and I got 341 clicks. It's doable. Look at where the clicks are coming from. These aren't made up. See, the date today is the 9th of July. You end up getting clicks for a couple of days when you do a major promo. So these, state-of-the-art mailer, down here, state-of-the-art mailer, Pangea Group, Atlas Safe List, Mr. Safe List, guaranteed solo emails. Do you see where all these things are coming from? These are clicks that are coming in and people are signing up as associates. Okay? There they are. And I used Link Magic to do this. You're probably wondering, where's Link Magic? Well, I've got it down here on my personal menu, but do you see these? Guaranteed solo mails, Hercules, Goldmine, these ones. The number 1 Goldmine, that's Pangea, one of their sites. Mr. Safe List, List Jumper, okay? So all this means is you're going to verify that you're actually doing the promotion. I have a gentleman right now, very attentive guy, and he said to me, plain and simply, what do I do? I'm not having any luck. Nothing's happening. And I checked his ad tracker, and I saw a lot of clicks coming in from, or page views, coming in from the traffic blaster, which is fine. But that's very bulky general traffic, right? It's not, this person is definitely going to a site and looking. What these are, our traffic blasters are generally side ads, okay? They're placed on thousands of different sites. And they're a good start. It means that he went in and he put that in. But I said, you need to do some promotion. Sign up for some sites and do some promotion. Yeah, for example, at Marianne Meyer's sites, Pangea Group, these things. The problem is that I'm asking this individual to do the work of not just putting a URL in somewhere and hitting go. I'm saying let's do a process, a daily process that involves posting, organization, using the tools. In other words, so I said, let me know. Let's do 10 postings. That's all I'm asking for. It's completely free. Day later, nothing. Zero. What do? Simple. You have to have a business ethic, and that's the problem, right? So, how do you fix this? Right up here, it's a job. You're the CEO of your own business. You're not somebody working. You're the CEO. You're the one that has to do this, okay? Next, no traffic injections. My goodness. Part of your silver membership is the traffic injections. Back to lesson 3, because that's where we get you involved in these, right? If you're doing these things, this is a fix. You'll know about traffic injections. It's a big deal. Proof. Here's a gentleman that's been with us for several years. He said, I'm not making a penny. I know, that's strange. He's been with us since 2018. Not making a penny. I can't, hands in the air, right? Not working. I checked the ad tracker. I thought, you know what? There's no names on this. I don't want to show any names. But this is his ad tracker. So I went to the traffic injections. There they are. I told you, he started in 2018. That's it. Got a couple. I don't see any for 19, 20, 21, right? Nothing. So I thought, well, is he at least using the stuff that's part of the kit, like the diamond rotator? He put 2 URLs in, not 5. I put 5 in. He gave me 5 ads. I'll take 5 ads. Solo ads. 15 credits for solos. He put in 1. I did these screen captures to illustrate that this person doesn't have any business sense. He doesn't understand this is a business. And he has to run it. He has to actually work. What did he do? Nothing. Well, he did something. But he left lesson 3 far too early. Okay? Don't let that happen to you. Notice today we're really focusing on what does not work. What does not work is not doing the work. That's actually funny. Never requesting the bonuses. How do you fix that? Lesson 3. It's all there. All you have to do is give me my bonuses. You don't even need to type it in. You could just paste it in there and send it. Okay? Here's the one that I said about the strapping in. If you can't take shock, look away right now, cover your ears. Let me show you something here. This email account in my post box is for mail deliveries that bounce. In other words, when we send somebody something, right, bounces. Well, number one thing is make sure you know how to spell your email address. Again, business. Hi, I'd like to run an ad in your newspaper. Oh, okay. What's the number people call? 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 4, and up. Excuse me, advertiser? Yes. You gave us the wrong phone number, and you gave us the wrong email. Your ad isn't working. Nobody can get in touch with you. This is real. This person put in the email. That's wrong. Please write down these things. Your email address, your phone number. Make sure you know your Skype address, your Facebook address, your Facebook page, your usernames. Get organized. Okay, use Gmail. Why? This is att.net. Do you see what this says? DNS SRBRBLL. Blocked. Do you know why ATT blocked this email? Because they're not Gmail. They don't have the infrastructure. Gmail was built at the height of internet and email. Google was built by really kind of like cheating, right? It's like creating a sport and watching everybody fail at the sport and then coming in halfway and saying, hey, you know what? I think a soccer ball should be round and not square. Gmail came in at the right time. They said, what's this stuff with blocking email? How can you create something that blocks email? Why don't you just let it all go through and let the person decide after we filter it? We'll filter it, but they can go in and fix it. They can say, well, this one, you shouldn't have blocked that one. This is a good one. Okay? So what happened with these companies like AT&T and SBC Global and Comcast is they started the internet game. The reason they're having problems is they did it wrong. They made mistakes. Use Gmail. Here's another one. SBC Global. Blocked. Imagine that, blocked. You're sending out an email just saying, hey, here's your login details. Another one, Net Zero. These companies are huge companies. The reason that they failed is they started the internet game, right? They did what they thought was right and they made a mistake and they can't fix it now. They're too big. Use Gmail for email. That's how you fix it. Okay, don't use Yahoo, don't use Hotmail, don't use MSN, don't use anything but Gmail. You'll thank me. Okay? If you avoid these mistakes, you will start generating leads, traffic, and commission, but in any program, not just Worldprofit. Okay? And Bobby Joe, no, we don't use paid ads at Google. No, it's too expensive. Right? The reason we don't is very simple. It's just expensive. We don't use Facebook ads either. Two people sitting on a road. One says, here, have an ice cream for free. And the other says, here, have some ice cream and pay for it. Where you go? I can email hundreds of safe lists, hundreds of exchanges, hundreds of Facebook groups, LinkedIn groups. I can generate so much traffic, it would make your head spin for free. That's why we dropped Google. Back in the early days, we did spend money on Google. And it cost a lot of money. Then we discovered safeless exchanges. And as Facebook, even I remember Google groups and things all grew, it was good. But safeless exchanges have they've bared right through the test of time. Excuse me. Okay, so that puts that in order. I'm just reading. Michael says 30 sites that I've been promoting on. I see at least one sign up a day on the free side. So I agree. Yeah, they do work, but they do take a lot of effort. Absolutely, they do. I've always said to people, listen, there's another way to go about being very successful. Buy a franchise. You can get a McDonald's for about $6 million and be in debt for 30 years, right? But you can do it if you can get the financing. Well, I assure you, you'll work then. You'll go to McDonald's school for 6 months first. You got to pass their training before you can even buy a franchise. That's why this is so appealing to people and can cause a million associates not to upgrade because you wave the work flag at them, right? Here's your coveralls. They run. Okay, people are trying to find ways of making money without doing anything, which I'll never understand. Being an ex-military guy, I just don't get it. 27th birthday special is on now. It's amazing that we are 27 years online from 1994. It's incredible. Platinum upgrade, this is the time to upgrade. Okay, we offer 40% commissions and bonuses. Worldprofit Graphic Studio, Autoresponder, ClickBank Superstore Sales Manager, Advanced Ad Tracker. And you know what I'm going to do? Well, I'm going to make the announcement now. These traffic injections every month will also include 100 lead credits. Okay, we're going to be adding this after the summer blitz is done. So it will be September. When you get your injection, we will also give you 100 lead credits. And these are leads, and I want to talk to you about the leads. And it's a good reason to upgrade, because the leads come from here. See where it says buy leads? See these two new videos I put in here? How to convert the leads, Worldprofit. So if you want to convert the leads into associates, this is a good video. But here is some videos for any program. And these are fantastic. We have dealt with this company for about 15 years. The leads we're buying are quality leads. They're real. So you'll get credit. So you can watch these videos anytime you want. They're YouTube videos. They're fantastic videos. Okay? Those will be included in this as of September. Okay? 100 leads a month. Every month when you get your injection. Platinum VIP bonuses. I'll be adding so many things to this. Traffic credits. How do you do it? Contact support for a quote. For a 1-year upgrade quote. Prepaid. Okay? And Sandy Hunter, our president, will give you the birthday special. Okay? Are there any questions about anything today? Because I wanted to spend time on what doesn't work. And if you're doing these things, they won't work. Don't leave lesson 3 until you see ads in your ad tracker, clicks in your ad tracker coming in. None of these other things will work. You have to promote. You've got to learn how to promote because you're here as a result of your sponsor doing the promotion. Okay? Are there any questions? Does anybody have any questions about anything? Let me see how many people are in here. Yeah, we got quite a good group of people for the middle of summer. I also have plans of adding a program that will allow people to put up PLR products and an image of your product with a display of your product, which you can do now using Website Plus or your website, your silver or platinum website. It requires a little more skill, right? Because you have to put up the picture, you got to get the pay bell buttons and all that stuff. I'm planning on introducing a program in the fall so that you can just put up whatever it is you're selling, put in your Stripe credentials or PayPal, and it will sell it. And then it'll automatically send an email and do all that good stuff for you. Okay, so I'm planning on doing that in the fall. It'll be pretty good because it's going to be your own shopping cart, really, where you can put different products in there that you want to put in there. And what I'll do is I'll give you sources that you can go to purchase products as a master resell rights type of a thing, or an ebook that you see, but you can get it for a wholesale price and then resell it. Okay? And that's a whole new world of PLR where you can sell whatever you want to sell. Okay, we also have of course the PLR store and things like that, but those are things that we've sort of picked and that we've put in there. Okay, so you're limited to that. You can't add your own products. But with this new program I'm planning on releasing, you'll be able to put whatever you want in there. You can sell apples and oranges if you wanted. I don't know if anybody will buy them, but you know what I'm saying? You can put in whatever you'd like to sell, and it'll have a timer and all of that. Dave Johnson, that's a very good question. I just don't know. I do not know. Call loop works if people use like Skype or something like that, I think. But yeah, unfortunately, he is probably limited to Canada and the United States. I don't know why it doesn't work in the UK. You would think it would. And Kazim, I think we've responded to several of your tickets. So you might want to check your email on that one. What method of payment did you enter to receive your payments? PayPal or Bitcoin? Speaking of commission, when I'm asked a question about it, I might as well go in there. So your commissions, to receive them, you go into how we pay you. So these are the methods that we pay you with currently. But you also should check your commission report to make sure you have commissions. Number one, and make sure that they're over $50, and then we pay them out. We don't miss any payments. At least not that I know of. It's quite a day here on the 15th. We send out a lot of stuff. Yeah, so Kazim, if you haven't made any money, we usually don't send you any money. You have to actually go through the program and promote. And then generate leads, and those leads in turn upgrade. And then you get commission. Okay, so that's how that works. We've had a lot of people fill out support tickets and say, where's my money? And that's where we always say, check your commission statement and you can find out where your money is. Yes, you can, James, go into your commission area and just change to hold. Do you see where it says we are holding your commissions? That's my status right now. I'll actually put a word up here that says status. We are holding your commissions. And you can change it anytime you want. All right. There's a help video up here that I recommend that you watch, just to help you out. And so, Phil, is that a question that you're asking? Or you're saying go back to basics? Not quite sure. A very important point that I'm making here, though, on today's topics is this one here. You see this no traffic injections? This is a very big deal because you go in and do the injection for your traffic, right? So when you actually go in here to do your traffic injections, I believe I've probably got it under, well, I usually go here and then I just go to traffic injections. It's on the main menu, on the top menu of the classic menu, by the way. Traffic injections. You will see that next monthly traffic injection is the 10th of March. So I missed it, but I didn't miss it really. It's just, it's gone by, so I can do my injections right here. Okay, so what happens is every time you do a traffic injection, it resets the system to 1 month later. Okay, so one of the primary things that you want to do when you sign up and get going is get these things all set up. Okay, because they're part of your bonus on lesson 3. I've found an incredible amount of people that never get more than one traffic injection because they don't write it down, or they don't use, for example, the reminder system that's also included here on the advanced menu. You can find it. I go there for everything. And it says reminder system right there. You can click on that and set a reminder. Okay? Okay? So again, it just gets back to the subject of, am I treating this like a business, or is this a biz op type thing? Like, did I jump into Worldprofit with the mindset that I just kind of, fluff the pillows a bit, never get into the bed, never try it out, a little fluffy here, a little fluff there, We're actually a business training program. We're trying to teach you how to generate leads and traffic and commission in any program, not just Worldprofit. Okay, so that's important to know. And remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. It can take time. And Luther, Linda Elsie is still building after 15 years. Brian Armstrong, over 20 years. It never ends. Coca-Cola, how long have they been building their business? 100 years, I think. Amazon. Amazon started in 1994 when we did. He sold books out of his garage. He's still building. He stepped down as CEO because he's going to space. A pretty good reason to step down. I am busy. I'm going to be in orbit. Won't have any time. But you know what? Still building. Okay, so yeah, Linda's welcome letter from 2005. Okay, so it says, thank you to Brian Armstrong. Brian Armstrong he's an administrator for our Facebook group. If you want to know how to get to it, all you have to do is log in. And up here, you'll see it says F. There's a F for Facebook, or you can see Facebook here. You can go into the group. Completely free to get signed up and signed in and everything like that. You can do some postings. You can learn about stuff and go from there. You see Brian Armstrong, admin. He's always in there helping. I post my videos up there too for the workshops, and I pin it to the top. Okay, so we got July 3rd. I put that one in there for the July 2nd boot camp. So today is the 9th. 7 days later, you'll see it up here too. Okay? Okay, so big thank you to Brian. We also have a community that you can join, Worldprofit community. You can get all kinds of assistance and help. You can see latest activity, people signing up and joining and everything. You can connect with people, talk to people about other affiliate programs you're in. We've got money makers group, clubs, everything. All right? Yes, and we have the best admin, our president, Sandy Hunter. She oversees everything in here. So there are a lot of resources in the member area to help you at any time. And, you know, the big thing to remember is we're a community, right? We help people. How many member areas have you been in that have a live business center staffed by members? You know, and weekly live workshops, and not those fake ones. Since we have a moment, I get such a chuckle when you go to those seminars that are just happening, right? And it says what's your time zone and when can you come and all this, and oh, the tickets are all sold out. And you notice they never show you live chat. They never show you a list of people. Well, they show you a list of people. There's 1,000 of them, of course, but they never show you anything live, right? It's because they're recorded. They make you think that you're really in there. You know, it's really happening now. And you ask questions, right? You chat in your questions, and they never answer them. I got taken by that, way back, 10 years ago. I went into one, and I started to realize these guys this is fake. This is just a recorded seminar to make it look like it's real. Yeah, and all of the comments that you see, they're all fake. They're the same thing over and over. Every 5 comments, they repeat. I'm actually really here right now, and the list of people is real, and I'm recording it. So it's really Friday, and it's really the 9th of July. I don't know how to prove it to you. I don't have my phone with me, but I just get such a chuckle out of that. Guys like, oh yeah, we're packed, you know, sales are through the roof, and sorry if you didn't make it, you know, oh, we sold out. We had we had the capability to take 1,000 people, but oh, we filled it right up. Sure you did. You didn't fill anything up. There's like 3 people in there. And then they sell you that $2,000 course, you know, it's 2,000 and Johnny is going to teach you how to do it all. He's going to teach you how to part with $2,000. That's what he's going to do. Oh man. Are there any other questions? What's a good way to send out auto emails that we've set up in our prospect manager? Yeah, just use the virtual assistant. So you go into the prospect manager and you can click on, you actually have a virtual assistant which you can send to. So for example, say I went into myself here, I'll go into mine, George, right? So you go view, and then you go email actions, okay? And this is where you can send out queue using a sales assistant. So you do it individually to people based on custom letters that you have. Okay, so you can do that. That's what I recommend. If you have the autoresponder, there's also an ability to queue newsletters and things like that. These down here, your custom prospect letters, you can click manage and create anything that you want. Any letter that you want. Yes, you can with your autoresponder. You can manage and edit any letters that you want anytime you want. Change the date they go out. Totally up to you. You don't set a date in the autoresponder. You set a sequence. because people come into an autoresponder and they will receive your first letter, second letter, third, fourth, fifth. So there's no dates involved because people are signing up all the time. So it's different. Okay. Are there any other questions? Yeah, that's right. They need to be numbered. So when you look at your autoresponder, for example, you can see I've got 2 messages in here. So if you look carefully, you'll notice that you can see the dates they go out on. This goes out day 1, this goes out day 2. So you can create a new message right here, and you can edit the sequence numbers if you wish, do whatever you want. So if you create a new message and say send this out on day 3, it will send it out on day 3. Right? So you put in your subject, put in your message, and you say the day that you want it to go out on. I'm very busy today, as you can tell. Phone's ringing off the hook. Don't worry, we don't have a phone. We haven't used phones for tech support or anything for over a decade. We use, video and everything that we have. It's pretty incredible. No, there's no limit. You can put as many as you want in there, but I don't know why you would do that. If you don't get a sale after, 25 tries, you're probably not. Yes, Nabila, yes, you can do that in the Prospect Manager, of course. Just use the virtual assistant. You can set the day that you want, no problem. You can't do bulk mailing or mailing a whole bunch of people, though. You can only do them individually. Okay. If you have any questions that I've missed, just fill out a support ticket. I do support tickets all day, every day. And remember, upgrade now. This is the time to do it. The birthday offer is officially on. Okay, so thanks everybody, and I will see you next week. Same time. Okay?